I'd like to really pay tribute to our Chinese-American World War II veterans. And here in Boston, CACA Boston, we put together a self-published book entitled Unsung Heroes, and honoring Chinese-American World War II veterans, Congressional Gold Medal recipients. And there's history associated with the Congressional Gold Medal and the city of Boston, because the very first Congressional Gold Medal was awarded to George Washington for the battle and victory of Boston, the siege of Boston, where the British occupation then was eliminated and they had to withdraw. And so that first Congressional Gold Medal awarded to George Washington currently resides at the Boston Public Library. Now, on December 9th, 2020, the Speaker of the House had a special Congressional Gold Medal ceremony for Chinese American veterans. And with that, across the country, we are starting to have regional award ceremonies for our Chinese American World War II veterans. And here in Boston, we'll have our ceremony on October 16th, and with the support of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the City of Boston, CACA Boston, will have this award ceremony and make history for Chinese American World War II veterans. I'd like to now present this book to the City of Boston and for the Mayor to kindly accept.
Thank you, General Chen. Thank you, Mayor Janey, for accepting this on behalf of the City of Boston. We cannot make change without getting involved in politics, and all politics is local. So I ask that they all tell you who they are, but that they also pledge to work with us, the AAPI community, to end hate. And now, John Barrows.
Thank you, Linda. First, let me make that pledge clear. I pledge to continue to work with the AAPI community to end hate. We cannot be silent. We all must make sure that we stand up against hate. You got to pull your whistle out when you need it, and when you don't have a whistle, you got to call it out when you can. It is important. We should not be here to talk about hate. We should be here to celebrate heritage this month. We should be here to celebrate the amazing investments. We should be here to celebrate General Chen and the contributions to this country, the investment in this country, what the Asian, American, and Pacific Islander community has done to build this country. That's what we should be here to celebrate. But we are here to say stop Asian hate, because hate on any one of us is hate on every one of us, and we can't take it. We can't take it.
Thank you, John Barrows. We appreciate you. We appreciate your leadership and your service. David Halbert.
Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, come on, we can do better than that. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Halbert. I'm running to be one of your 4 city councilors at large, and I pledge to work to stop Asian hate. But this is important. This conversation is not just about folks who are running for office. This conversation is not just about people whose names are on ballots or on bumper stickers or on stickers on your shirts. This is about each and every one of us working together as a community. Because through community, we can make change. It is on each and every one of us. It is about taking those steps to look inside of ourselves and say, where are our prejudices? Where are our blind spots? What can we do to be better? If we can't ask that of ourselves, how can we ask that of our neighbors? So I commit to doing that as well. And we need to make sure that when we talk about our AAPI community, we understand it is not a monolith. that our South Asian brothers and sisters have different struggles than our East Asian brothers and sisters, that our Southeast Asian brothers and sisters have different struggles than our Pacific Islander brothers and sisters. We need to represent and we need to respect the individual cultures, the individual beauty, the individual struggles and sacrifice that each and every one of you and so many across the city have brought in their stories and have brought here. So thank you so much for being here, and I pledge to work with each and every one of you to make this happen.
Oh, we want to hear those pledges. We want to hear the pledges. Ruth C. Lujan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ruth C. Lujan, and I am running to be one of your 4 at-large city councilors. It warms my heart to be here today to stand with you and say, stop Asian hate. Enough is enough. Our LGBT community are vulnerable. We can't walk down the street. I stand here in solidarity with you to let you know that I pledge to be a voice working in partnership with all of you. I don't believe in top-down. I believe in it all starts from the ground up. So elevating the voices of the community. I heard someone say it before. I'm not going to take long. I am the daughter of Haitian immigrants. As a daughter of Haitian immigrants in this city, this is our city. Immigrants make this city. And we all belong here. We are all American, and this is our city. So I'm just going to do a little call and response. I heard someone say, none of us are free until all of us are free. So I'm going to say none of us are free, and you all say until all of us are free. None of us are free until all of us are free. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You always come out to support the Asian American community. On behalf of Wilson Lee and I, we certainly appreciate you always coming out. And I know Ryan had you as one of his speakers, and Ryan is one of our emerging leaders, and he is so incredible. So thank you.
Thank you guys. Hello. Father Jacob. I am running City Council District 4, and we are here because enough is enough. Enough is heard that being repeated constantly, consecutively, but when it comes to our AAPI community, we have seen within 2020 and within years in the past the abuse and the neglect from elected officials concerning these issues, and the time has come for change. We are the change. It takes all of us coming together for change. And so I pledge today that as I run for office and work to continue this work, I pledge to be a supporter, an ally, and an advocate for the AAPI community and all of Boston. So thank you guys.
And we appreciate the work you've done for us. We haven't met. John, it's so nice to meet you. So I hope that you will make a pledge today to support the AAPI community and work towards legislation to end hate crimes and to punish people severely if they commit them.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Linda. Hi, everyone. My name is John Spillane. I'm a candidate for Boston City Council at large. We had some wonderful speakers today that brought up a lot of things. But I just want to take a minute to say, not only will I take a pledge, words are just wind without action. And I promise to have the weight of that action behind us and recommit every day to be an ally towards the AAPI community, to stop Asian hate, to speak up when I see injustice in any instance of my everyday life. And I hope that's something that I can take with me to office if I'm elected this September. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Thanks.
Thank you, John. And listen, these candidates behind me, they're going to cause me to lose my job. I'm going to be running from Wilson the rest of the day today. Hi, Erin. So Erin and I, she's part of the Asian American Action Committee. We work all the time on Asian American issues, and we spend a lot of time on the phone dealing with issues like the ones we're facing now. But I hope that you too will take a pledge to help bring about a more just, fair, and equitable Boston.
Thank you for having me here. I am a teacher, an educator, community advocate, but I am here to listen and learn and to make sure that you know that I will always stand by you and take the pledge to make sure that we stop violence against everyone, especially our AAPI community. So thank you. I'm there for you, always.
And for those of you who want to bring about equity in our community, just remember, every life is an important life. All lives matter. For me, yep, you heard it from me, I said it. All lives matter. And what I mean by that is the fact that we are also still dealing with an opiate crisis in the city, and there are many displaced people living among us who still need services and help. And one person who has been challenging that is Domingos De Rosa.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Domingos De Rosa. Can I hear you say stop Asian hate?
Stop Asian hate!
Blow your whistles. Turn to your neighbor and say, I am you and you are me. We can change the way that we go about treating each other with humanity. The way that we go about seeing each other as neighbors. I stand in front of you asking you to volunteer in your local community groups. The hat I wear is called the 10,000 Fearless Peacemaker. We're working on the gun violence within the city of Boston. Dorchester Kids Coalition, we're working on bringing food and shelter to families who are in need from all sorts of backgrounds. As we stand here today fighting for the rights of all Americans, we also have to remember we have to be the change. We have to continue to support organizations within our communities so we can grow and flourish as a city. I thank you guys. I appreciate you guys coming out today to advocate for all Americans, especially your community, the Asian community. And I look forward to getting to know you as the days goes on. Thank you again, Domingos.